Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful.
Hello, good afternoon. We here. I can't see the chat for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Getting a little pullback here. Nice pullback, actually. I might take a little stab here. Let's see. I like that whole number. A little bounce. Sorry, I can't see you guys in the chat yet. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it fixed. I'm thinking about a little long here. I'm going to try 1. See if we get a bounce back into the 10 here. Get a bounce back into the 10 potentially. Back above 600, I'm going to put the stop in here. Not really going to mess around too much with it. There we go. Push above 600. I want to throw the stop in there, but like that pullback, it should push back into the 610. Maybe this next push will get it. There we go. I know it's going to. Man, why does it not want to get back above 600 there? Back above 600, we get a little squeeze going. I may just close it. If we could just clear that 600, we'll squeeze here. I'm going to take the 15 points. Just take 15. New candle here. It's this new 5-minute and 15-minute. There we go. It's like, man, I know it's going to go. Sorry, guys, I can't see the chat. I'm going to have to log into my stream. Let me try to refresh one more time. The chat's not coming up. I don't know why. Let me try to do a pop-out chat. Let's see. Nope. Chat is not working. I don't quite know why. There, let me pull up my own stream. I'm going to be full sending some Bulenox accounts. That's what we'll be doing. Is it bad if I like my own stream? What up, Deshaun? Robert, Room Beats. 1K likes. You're along here, Room 2. Hola, TJ. What's up, Mo? Born in Czech, live in Oregon. Let's go. All right. I'm going to have to put you guys over here. Let's go live chat. I'm going to do a little... We'll just put you guys over here. Now, I can't see you over there, though, can I? Nope, I can't. Let's do a pop out. How do I pop out chat? Here we go. There we go. There we go. We got a little pop out chat going. Put you where you normally are. Perfect. Want to be long from 565. Nice, nice. All right, let me get you guys set up for a little giveaway this afternoon. What do you guys think? A little afternoon delight? A little afternoon giveaway? Let's also post that we're live. I don't normally share it, but, you know, I'm a little bit on the lazy side. But let's share it. Let's share it everywhere. Say we're live. Get everybody in here for the Nvdia degeneracy. Tech T in the house, a deal. What up? We are live. Let's go. What happened? What up, Oz Gaming? What time's Nvidia? 420 York. Have I checked out the YMR? Yeah, let me, no, I have not, Jonathan, but let me message them. Let me message them right now and tell them I'll take those free accounts. They did message me. What happened to I Hate Weeks? Tell me what happened. They offered me 10 free accounts and 1 free account for me to trade for myself. So... let's message them and take them. Let's take them up on that offer. What up, Mad Moxie in the house? Copy trader issues and they just FOMO'd. Oh, that sucks. I hate weeks. That sucks. Guys, the account that we were down $900 on at the end of the stream is now up $324 again. I mean, this is, we had to pay to play today. We have more in fees than we have in profit. So $466 in fees, $324 in profit. But that being said, had we not been on micros, we would not have survived, right? So you don't see how minutes could move markets. But yeah, minutes didn't do much at all. Oh, we don't know. We don't know. Anybody been able to buy any Apex accounts? Because I haven't been able to get in. Right now, I'm just sticking with Bulenox since I don't have any Apex accounts. That I want to pass one more. Long 644. You're long from 6. Oh, first target 644. This is all I get right here. So. That's all I get. Can't log in as well. Yeah, I would like to. Bulenox is working, so if you guys want to pick up some Buleys, that's what we're going to be playing with for the earnings there. Let me go ahead and get my Bulenox on over here. Good old Buley. I only got 2 accounts right now. Not quite sure what I want to do. Whether I want to buy more or not. Option 2s, yeah, you could do option 2s. I'm going to go option 1. I don't mind the option 1s. I like the option 2s also, but that's probably what I should be trading, to be honest with you, the option 2s. I got 2 option 1s. I should probably get 2 option 2s since it is in today. But I've been trading so small it doesn't really matter, you know. Just looking for the, you know, $50. Fade 10 accounts, 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. Yeah, Jonathan, that's the deal. That's what I'll probably be doing. I'll probably, though, instead of doing the fade today, I'll probably post one. I'll probably have one above and one below. That's what I'm thinking. I wish I had a Take Profit Trader Pro. I mean, is it worth resetting one? I don't think so. You know? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. I didn't take any other trades in my funded accounts either. I'm actually about to put these away for the day. Just close out of this. Just so you know, I'm going to show you guys right there what we did. And I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So I do not plan on pressing the button on these accounts anymore today. So let's close those out. And then we can spread these other stuff around. Now that I got more space, now that we got more space here, why not use it? All right, guys, in order to do the giveaway, we will need as many likes as we have viewers, so keep that in mind at a minimum. Exclamation point MM in the chat should get you into the giveaway. If it's actually working. Is it working? Did I not start it? Oh. I didn't even log into it yet, guys. Oops. I didn't even start the giveaway. I forgot all about it. I thought I started it. I guess I didn't. For some reason, it's just kind of circling. I don't know what's going on with it. All right, now it's letting me in. You was rolling the dice. Yeah, there's going to be a giveaway. I just got to get logged in so I can do it. Continue. It's making me answer some questions for now. Just passed 2 TPT challenges. Let's go, TJ. Congratulations. I passed 1 today. 1. There it is. There it is. We can get a little bit of a pullback here, maybe to the 70s. I kind of missed this initial balance low kind of entry there. Might try a stab long. $74. I'm going to look for just quick 10 points here. And I'm going to be out of this account probably in the next 20 minutes. I'll trade it for another 20 minutes, and then we'll go from there. Hey, 8 weeks, if you can win, you can win. Get in there. Oh, dang. TJ, you made $4,800 in one day? That's insane. Good job, though. Let's see, why did that beep twice? Yeah, I've done that before too. Not on those accounts typically, but I've done it before on another account where I didn't realize that it had a consistency rule. Let me look at this 2-minute setup and see what it would have done today. A 2-minute short setup, so like that one I would have ignored. There was really nothing else. That one didn't make a new low. I mean, these are kind of getting spread out here. You might could look for a short off this. Those fees are high, yeah, Batsky. But the thing is that we got to realize, right? Let's say I was on minis. Would this account have survived? It would not have. So I'll happily pay $468 in fees to keep the account. On the inside bar, do you wait for the break candle to close outside? No. You take the break convergence. Now, there is some validity to waiting for the second exit. Now, the problem with waiting for the second exit, you will not always get the entry, right? So look, the first inside bar today is here. Now, a couple of things. It's an hour into the day, which you don't normally like for it to be that late, right? So what I mean by that is some people will let it break out and come back in and then put a limit order for the re-breakout, right? That's going to save you some losses. However, sometimes it's never coming back. So you got to, it's about 63%, I think, if you just take the breakout. So you could save yourself some pain by doing that. Now, there's another group of people who say, okay, well, if it breaks out the top and it fails, well, then let's take the breakout of the bottom, right? Well, today, obviously, in hindsight, that'd be a great play. But yeah, I just take the breakout because I don't want to miss the trade. But there is definitely something to be said about, doing it the other way. All right, I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to target the lows. And my stop's going to be here. Kind of a 1-to-1 here. Yeah, the Apex website, you can't do anything. Almost 2 hours you've been trying to load up evals. I can't get one. Yeah, no worries, kind of divergence. Rooms long? I'm not really fading you. This is not a great setup, but I'm taking it anyway. I just figured I'd stab with a micro. Stop me out. Rude. Usually I'd like to see this make new lows. I was just like, well, it did reject. I mean, realistically, I guess the entry might have been down here on this candle, but that's not good enough R. $6.44, still looking for it? Yeah, you might get it. Who knows? I mean, there's been a little degeneracy today, guys. I got my entries on this chart, and yeah. Yeah, this was right after the stream when we were down $900 right here. Look, Look at this. There might have been some full port going on. Let's take those off the chart. Those are just, you know, terrible to look at. There we go. Fresh. We haven't taken any trades. We're back to 0 trades. So you have 2 PTs flipping and 4 at My Fund Futures daily payout scale. Let's go. Full power. Full power, says Tech T. Oh, now he fixed it. Full port. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to switch over to the My Fund Futures connection in a minute. Is Apex finally working? No. No, TJ. I hope they reward us by coming out with a 90% off and a $40 activation fee. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. Yeah, the it's not working right now. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. I do think that this thing could pull back, but it really just depends. The ES, we have an SMT at the lows with the ES, so as long as that holds. Top five end of day accounts. I would say Take Forever Trader, but they're not end of day. We'll go Trade Day, My Funded Futures, Lucid, Tradeify, and who else is there? And I would get Bulanox. I throw Bulanox in there right now for the 85% off. Funding ticks. So Lucid, Funding ticks, Tradeify, Trade Day, and My Funded Futures. So Bulanox has really good option 2 accounts too, and they're 85% off right now. $26, which is a really good deal. Option 2 is end of day. It does have a daily loss limit though. So if you're someone who trades bigger size, then you know, I don't know that they would be for you, but yeah, if you trade small size, you're trading micros, daily loss limit shouldn't bother you. You're still recovering your accounts, Outer? Dang, that sucks. Take it slow though. Yeah, their payout rules, you got to trade 10 days. You got to make 3,600 to take out 1,000. You got to make 4,100 to take out 1,500. So, I mean, there is that. So, there's no rules other than that, though. There's no real rules. I mean, yes, they say, like, oh, we don't like you to copy trade. I've had a payout from copy trading. Nothing was said. Inconsistent sizing. I've traded 1 micro. I've traded 7 minis, and it didn't matter. So, I think as long as you keep your account balance on the smaller side, you know, you're not looking to build up $100,000 in there. You just be fine. So, yeah, they do have a 40% consistency rule, so you can't make more than $1,400 and something dollars in a day. I think it's $1,440. So, dun, 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 dun. A little squeeze back up into the 615s here kind of makes sense. There it goes, 620s. Touching that 50 EMA there. Oh, we're on the 1 minute too. Did I take that trade on the 1 minute? Did I do that? I did, guys. No wonder that thing failed. I took that trade on the 1 minute. That setup doesn't work on the 1 minute. Oh. I'm full porting, Matt. I'm full porting for 15. Because here's the thing. It's going to go so fast, right? So, getting 50 points is much harder than getting 15 points. You're almost guaranteed. You're either going to pass it or fail it, right? You're going to get the 15 or you're not. So, I would definitely go for the 15. That's just me, but Nice little push up here. Yeah, you could do 8 for 20. That might make sense. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it does give you more wiggle room, but let's think of it like this, Matty Matt. If it tags you in and it pulls back at all, you're fucked, right? It really doesn't matter. So, I don't know. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. So I don't know. I mean, you could look at it either way. I actually like that 670 level room. I'm thinking about jumping in. Watching here. Watching here. I'm going to run up to the 660s. Now I'm gonna do one direction, Matty Matt. I'm gonna go bracket above and below, one long, one short. I'm not gonna enter before it. I'm not gonna enter beforehand, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I like 669 as a target, but I'm gonna take 661 here. I like the squeeze here. What time can I put in payouts for Lucid? 6:15. As soon as you see the payout button appear, that payout button will appear like 6:05, 6:10, and 6:15. It'll be in your account like immediately. Lucid pays super fast, just like My Fun of Futures. You get a straight boner candle. Yeah, that's. Are you gonna just press the button, Matt? Or are you gonna? What are you gonna do? You're gonna press the button. I'm gonna have my order sitting, so I just want them to tag me in, hit my target, and then it can do whatever. I should move this up because I think now that it made a wick here, I think that it's gonna blast through there. Well, the order resting's good as long as you don't put it too close. That's the thing. Like, you don't want to get tagged in before the earnings actually come out. You know, that sort of thing. I've had that happen to me before. Is the copy trader on? I swore I turned that copy trader off. Is it on? No, it's off. I don't know why this thing is beeping so much when it hits my target. It's like beep, 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 beep. But the copy trader's not even on. TP 682. Yeah, I like 669, but it just hit 682 already. Almost. What's the activation fee for Bulanox? 148. 148. That's what I'm doing, Business Lens. So what I'll do is this right here. What I'll do is this. So I'll just take my orders. We'll go one long up here and then one short down here, and I just OCO the two orders together, and boom, boom. You can only have a TP present when you do that. You can't have a stop, which you don't need a stop on a full port anyway, right? So 8 more to go to get back to the 20 evals. Let's go. Yeah, this is nice push here. I took that short, but it was invalid. I didn't even realize I was on the 1 minute chart. It happens. It happens. What are you going to do? What can you do? All right, guys, if you haven't already hit that like button for me, I definitely would appreciate it so we can get the giveaway. We got 42 viewers, 35 likes. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Yeah, but I don't need a stop loss business lens when I'm full porting. The stop losses are irrelevant. You know what I mean? But what I will need to do I just do 2 accounts from Bulenox, or do I buy a third one and just try to get 3 all together? I don't know. Trying to decide. Why do people think Tom's my cousin? I don't know. I guess because me and him joke around all the time. I thought that was a pretty easy question, was it not? If you guys weren't on My Funded Futures TV, the question to win the free account today was, which streamer is my cousin? And Raul chimed in and got it. That was you that won, wasn't it, Raul? I think it was. Volumetrica? No. Jonathan, I stick to Ninja, Quantower, and Trade of 8. And I only use Trade of 8 realistically to like close out stuck orders on Ninja. So you would have said it was my ex. No, my ex don't stream. Husk. Yeah. Room, I asked the question. I said, who was my cousin streamer? What streamer's my cousin? Get 3 because if you... Yeah, that's true. I guess we'll go ahead and grab another. That way we're kind of maxed out until we get one of those to pay out, right? All right, let's grab another. Guys, if everything goes well, we'll have 43 funded accounts by the new year. I know that sounds insane, but that's what we're working on. It's only money. Yeah, money I don't have. Christmas, you know. Santa Claus. Oh, oh, oh. Volumetrica lags a lot. Maybe. Husk owes me one. Yeah, I told him. I was like, give me a little shout out. Give me a little shout. This is a great area to short out of, guys. Really good area to short out of. Probably too late now, but I'm seeing ES. If ES loses 42, we just waterfall. We lose these EMAs, we just waterfall here. It's a competition with Nutty at 47. Oh, no, it's not a competition. Not at all. Nutty has 150K accounts too, so once he gets to pay out, his payouts will be bigger than mine. They'll be bigger than mine. But the funny thing is, I very well might eclipse. If everything goes according to plan, which we don't know, there's a lot of time left, I could effectively eclipse my yearly payout from this year in January if everything goes according to plan. I'm going to continue to trade small, $50 to $100 per day on the funded accounts. $400 daily loss limit. So if I hit the $400, I'm done for the day. So Bulenox. So with your discount code, it comes out to $28 after we pass the challenge. Yes. That's not monthly. That's a one-time fee. So you're all in. The cool thing is, I mean, the good thing about it, the fee's a little high, right? Yeah, I agree. It's a little high. But you've passed the account. You know, you're not paying up front. The upfront cost is less. So you got greedy trying to get to payout again? Oh, dang, that sucks. I'll show you guys my, if I can find it, my Lucid dashboard and what I've been doing for the last month or so. Where do you see the dashboard at? So this is how small I've been trading. This doesn't have any information on it, does it? I don't think it does. Look at this. So 32 traded days. And look at this. Look at that big dip. But I want to show you my P&Ls here. So like this is for this month. See how small it is? See how small it is? Just taking little bitty base hits. I mean, a couple of days here is $16. Let's look at the last month. Now, why am I in the red? Why am I in the red? Look at this. $500 losing day. Small wins, $256 losing day. Small wins, $676 losing day. So, like, if I could have controlled these days, I mean, we would be so much further in profit than we are, right? But, you know, that's a shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever the word is. But since I started just going to the small base hits, you can see how well it's done for me since I went there. 4 winning days here, and then 5, 10, 4 more here. So what is that? 18 winning days since I started going to like just the $50. So we just now got these accounts back over the Mendoza line. You can see the balance, $50,077. So still a ways to go, but it just proves to me that like taking it slow is what I should be doing. You only took one trade today watching the market. Can't press the buy sell button for some reason. Nothing wrong with that, TJ. If you feel uncomfortable, nothing wrong at all. You was 600 away, and I was like, this is great movement to get a nice big day in. It is. Does Lucid have Quantower? I don't know. Let me look. Let me see if it has Quantower. I know I'm using them on, I think I have Trade-Evade connection with them. I think they do have Quantower, but I'm not sure. Let me see what platforms they offer. Trade-Evade, Rhythmic, Project X, Motive Wave, Quantower. Yes, they do. I don't use TickChart, no. They do have Quantower. So I'm using it on Trade-Evade. I like the Trade-Evade connection because I can use it on Ninja or I can use it on Trade-Evade if I want to. So they do. It happens. I hate weeks. Yeah, that's the thing, Tech T. And on the micro there, like you said, I mean, even if I lose, let's say I hit my daily loss limit of $400. Well, you know, it's going to take me a week to get that back effectively, right? About a week. $50 to $100 a day is going to take a week, week and a half. It's going to set me back a little bit, but by maintaining that loss limit, I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. And I'm trying to do $200 a day or so on my evals so that I have those passed by next Friday. So on these My Funded Futures accounts, the balance here is 1,000. So if we got what? We got 6 more trading days, 200 a day. It'll be pretty close to passed. You know, assuming we don't have any losses, which if it takes longer, it takes longer. No big deal. This one's up $1,300, so yeah. And then the Fideas accounts, they're up 2,000, so I need around 2,000. I need like 350 to 400 a day on these. But again, I want it to be passed by December 1st. If it takes, you know, if it takes an extra week, I don't care. So there's our Bewleys, ready to go, ready to go. Let's go. Bewleys are ready to go. So small, full port. Oh. Point center. Okay, you got it. Exclamation point MM. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my studio. This is what it shows me. Derp, derp. Something went wrong. Derp, derp. I could maybe try to open studio again. Who cares? You have set up trade protection on Trade-Evade, so it will stop me trade when I daily lost 250. Let's go. That's a good idea. Tom Sabo's not going to get you there. Not today, Marcine. Not today. All right, let me get the copy trader set up. Where do you guys think we're going for Nvidia earnings? I mean, like, We've not ran the overnight low. My lean is down. I'm going to be honest. My lean is kind of down. But, man, Nvdia normally is such a bullish move. I think somebody said like 7 or 8 out of the last 10 have all been up. How many trade days do you have to trade loose to get a payout? How many days is it? So it's not necessarily, I think it depends on what kind of account you have. So if you have a direct to funded, then it's different, right? So the Lucid Direct has a 20% consistency rule. So you got to make the profit target and hit the 20% consistency rule. If you get a regular account, it's different. Let me see. You can pass in 1 day on the Lucid test. And I don't know what the, what is the fee? What is the consistency rule there? Let me see. Hold on, let me just look. We'll find it. Let's see. We all learn how to trade the 20% with FTT. True. I don't mind the 20% myself, but I could see why it would be annoying. All right, let me see. All right, here we go. It says consistency in the pro account is 35%. So if you get the 150K, that's going to be like $4,000 a day or something like that, maybe 3,500. Something like that. There you go. Robert's got it. Thank you, Robert. 5 days, 35%. They are end of day, yes. All right, let me get the copy trader set up for this full send. Before I forget, I want to check and make sure that the copier is working. Okay, let's hit run. Yes. Let's do a little test order. Nope, not working. All right, let's stop it. Let's go back in. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go back in there. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. What in the hell happened here? Okay, here we go. All right, now I just updated it. Save. Run. All right, I think I might be on the wrong count. We're good. All right, let's do the math. Yeah, we're going to YOLO the earnings there. Tamimi. Yeah, let's do it. I hate weeks. Let's do it. Are you in the giveaway? I don't know. Hit it again. Kelly and Matt had a fight. Did they? Business Lens? I didn't know. Who's Kelly and who's Matt? What are we talking about here? Give me the details. Give me all the details. I don't know anything about it. We need 86 ticks. Is that right? I guess so. Did I do that right? 3,000. divided by 140. Oh, goodness. 3,000 divided by 140, not multiplied. That doesn't make any sense. 3,000 divided by 140. 21.4 points. Okay, yeah. Times 4. So 86 ticks. And we'll go 87 just to make sure. Earnings are at 420. I don't know. Kelly and Matt had a fight, they said. I don't know. I'm not sure. Rocket Scooter Matt and Kelly Ann are YouTubers, both traders. Oh. Yeah, I did one more tick to maybe to include the commission. I've never heard of Kelly Ann or Rocket Scooter Matt. Of course, I'm trolling you over their business lens. Yes, I'm familiar with the disagreement. A portion of the disagreement was actually about me. So, or not about me directly, about the fact that I work with him over on My Funded Futures TV, and he was making some comments about the trade day influencer cup stuff. So, which I'm not easily offended, so I'm unoffended. I'm unoffended. To be honest, I don't care. I should have just injected myself in there and made some comments and had a little Twitter battle. Boo, 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 boo. It'd be good for business. That's what Room would have told me to do. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, no, they're not saying it's rigged. He basically was saying that all the traders in that competition suck and they're nobodies, and that small creators should not have affiliate coupons, that sort of stuff. Guys, if you did not know, when you use my coupon code, I do receive a commission. That was one of his things. I guess he was saying that some people don't say that they receive commissions and stuff like that. Which, here's my thoughts. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? I can disagree with you and still be your friend. I don't agree with everything Kelly says. I don't agree with everything, Matt says. I don't agree with everything Nutty says. But we can still be friends because that's just the type of person I am. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Matt that streams after me. Yes. So I don't really care what anybody says because that's just my demeanor, right? I just don't care. Talk, say what you want. Doesn't matter to me. Because I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable with what I do for a living. I know what value I bring, what value I don't bring. And I know that nobody else is revealing the things that I reveal. Like, I tell you guys what I make in affiliates. I show you my payouts. I show you my cost. I show you my winners. I show you my losers. I show you the account numbers. I don't hide accounts behind closed doors. You see every account number, everything. So I don't hide any of that. Tamimi, yes, we're down 2 pounds, Tamimi. 2 pounds, 1.8 pounds to be exact. So, why does he care? I have no idea, Black Phoenix. I don't know. So, no, Matt's not trading paper. I think Matt's a good trader. I really do. I really think Matt is a good trader. I just think that, like, I don't know what it is. Either, the things about the small creators, it kind of irks me a little bit because, like, just a year ago he had like 5,000 or 6,000 subs, so he's pretty much right there where I'm at, right? I think I got almost 9,000 or something. What do we got? So pretty much right there where I'm at. So it's like, you're not too far gone from being 8,000 subs, from being a being a small creator yourself. So he has 50,000 now, I think. It is good marketing, Room Beats. That's the thing. And listen, that's the thing. It's like, there's no such thing as bad publicity. So when he says something that includes my name, I don't mind. Now, we'll be transparent here about it. Did he specifically say anything about me? No. He was speaking about a competition that I was involved in. And he did say 80% of the people in the competition he didn't know. So, obviously he knows me. So I didn't find anything that he said offensive, like, from my perspective, as far as, like, do I agree with it? No. But does it offend me? No. Right? So that's all I care. It doesn't offend me. He did reach out to me privately. But again, I told him then, I was like, hey, look, you say what you say. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I don't know. I'm just one of those people that don't care. So it doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, we can agree to disagree on some things. You don't have to disagree with somebody about everything that they have, that they think to like someone or not like them or whatever. So everyone, just because he doesn't know them, yeah. Did I miss something? Matt has such a huge ego. No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. He's a good trader. Guys, I mean, like, you also have to understand, kind of like Patrick, right? To some degree, it's an act. It's a facade, right? Because you can go back and watch Matt's older streams and, they were kind of just about trading, right? They weren't talking about other stuff in the industry, at least from what I saw. So I don't, I don't have any, I don't know. It's just one of those things that doesn't matter to me. I don't know how else to say it. Just doesn't matter. Hey, Room, let me see. I'll just tell you on here, Room, everything's good on the accounts. Yeah, TJ, we're sticking to it this week. We're on day 3. We've only lost 2 pounds. I am recording some videos, so you guys will get some fat to fits eventually. Squeezing. Wait for the pullback. Yeah, this is a nice push up. Send OnlyFans links. We want to see it. He wins every competition that he participates. He might. I don't know. I only know of one that he participated in, and I guess that was the BDH. He did great in that one. Well, listen, I don't care who you are. We all have red days. We all have bad days. For whatever reason, right? That's just trading. You're not going to win every day. You're not going to win every time. So on a treadmill desk, man, I've thought about getting one of those standing desks, but if you guys could see what I have here, I don't know if it would work. I mean, I've got 4 large monitors, a lot of stuff going on. I do see Smooth Trader walking on the treadmill or walking on like one of those walking pads while he streams. That's amazing. Don't do it, Manny Matt. Wait. He called people stupid and poor. Listen. It's one of those things, like, poor means something different to every person, right? My income to someone else probably sounds like I'm rich, but my income to me is not rich. So it's just all a matter of perception, right? Someone chop off Matty Matt's hand. Chop it off. You need to start drinking this day away. We'll probably do the giveaway about 10 more minutes. Exclamation point MM in the chat. Yes, tag that 77 level. You might get the pullback right here, Manny Matt. I mean, this could be a spot. I don't hate a long here. I'm going to be honest. Like 8, 8.10. Be very risky, but you could take it. Let's see. I'm watching to see what happens here with the ES. So you could try this with a very tight stop just for a scalp. And see, I already don't like it. Gotta push here. Took 2 hours and 20 minutes to load up. Don't blow it. I'm watching here closely. I'm going to keep a very tight stop. This is one, if I lose, I lose. I'm not holding this one and DCAing and all that. We pull back. We lose this pivot here, I'll probably be out 20 points. This is a chase, guys. Chase is a race. Definitely a chase. All right, we might get one ad in on this. Maybe one ad down here. Didn't quite dip enough. All right, I'm going to get one ad there. And I will just take this off if we kind of close below this 1 minute. Yeah, I hate the look of the ES here. I hate it. Hard rejection here. I didn't want to hold this long. Let's see. If it gets back above my entry, I'm just going to get out of this. There we go. Oh, I got my full send in me here. Buy high, sell low, I guess. Yeah. Why don't I take the 15-second orb? Eric, it's too difficult for me to get in. I got a pivot point at 758. I think, is that a pivot? Oh, no, that's the orb. That's the 15-minute orb high. My bad. When do I DCA? When I need to. Here at the bottom. Let's go. Now you got to lose money. Let's go. Yeah, no, I DCA at certain spots, but like I just haven't, I just wanted to get out right there. Nice job, Takamura. You would ask about the platform you're using to trade. This is I'm sorry. This is Quantower. Room, let me message you back right here. I just saw you message me. Which accounts from Fedeas? I have the 50K accounts, the trailing 50K. I don't know what they call them, but just the regular 50K accounts. We paid some fees on that one again. My full sin. Oh, thank you, Ro. Appreciate you. The activation fee is like 150, Marcine, so it's very similar to like Bulenox. It's a little pricey, I would say, but because of the rules of the accounts, make 2,600 to take out 2K. I think it's worth it. You got to think I got 5 accounts, so if I go 150 per account, that's $750. And then the cost of the accounts was $16 initially. I bought 5 accounts, so that's $75. So you're looking at $800 basically investment. If I can take out $2,000 times 5 accounts, that's $10,000. It's pretty good. Pretty good RR. Not too bad. Yeah, they're definitely cheaper options, but here's the thing, Marcine. I've got 19 Apex. I've got 5 My Funded Futures. I've got 5 Take Profit Traders. I've got 2 Lucid. I've now got 3 Bulenox that I'm working on, and I've got 5 Fideas. And I know I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? Somebody else. So, like, I'm pretty much maxed out everywhere you look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you get to pay out. I'm confident I can get to pay out. Like I said, I've kind of... The mentality shifted. I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you gotta, that's if you get to pay out, but that's the plan. So it'll be like 43 accounts if they're all passed. Where's my Lambo? You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. Fideas is 5 int money. It's 5 of each kind of accounts. So you can have 5 intraday trailing, you can have 5 static, and you can have 5 whatever else they got. So for each type of an account they have, you can have 5 of those. So, yeah, one time all in $55. Yep, they do have that. Zach's not too bad either, because on that 25K static, you start with $500 in drawdown, and you got to make $1,500 to pass. So theoretically, if you can get 2 accounts to $750 in drawdown, then you could effectively full send, hedge both of them, and pass one. So you'd be all in for $110 for a 25K static account. Wouldn't be too bad. So trade day is end of day in both eval and funded. If you purchase the end of day account, Rob, which is right around $100. So they have 2 different kind of accounts. They have the intraday trailing, and they have the end of day account, right? So if we go to their homepage here and we look pricing, scroll down, it's a little convoluted here, but the account type, so you got intraday or end of day. So we can select the end of day, 50K, and it will show us that the cost of that is $99. So it stays $99. It stays end of day the entire time. Intraday is cheaper. It's $59. So you can choose whichever you want. If you choose intraday, it stays intraday. I think so too, Tech T. That's going to be a huge difference for me. You'll blow up 2 evals with trailing. Yeah, the end of day, it definitely sucks when you go 15 points in profit, you don't pass the account, and then it pulls back down to the entry, and it blows the account, right? That sucks when that happens. I actually, do I take the full port on Bulenox on Ninja? Because I think Ninja does better. Actually, let's do that. Because Ninja does better with the copy trading. It's better with the order executions than Quantower on heavy volatility like Newsplace. Do you guys agree with me on that? I think that's the case every time I've done it. Ninja is better. So I think I'm going to use Ninja. All right, let's see here. Flush it for a dip buy. That was a dip buy there. Hit the 9 EMA. Yeah, I think I'm going to use Nvdia here. Just makes more sense. I'm only going to connect Bulenox. Let me connect Bulenox. All right. I got Bulenox connected. Let's set Bulenox up on the copy trader. All right, we got the copier set up. We'll use this chart. Oh, I need to get off micros, though. I need to put... That would be bad, right? Accidentally copy trade on micros. Is Matty Matt from My Thunder Futures TV? Yeah, he is. Yep, that's him. No, it's not. It is not. Let's choose something here. What can we choose? Do I have a full port on here yet? Long. Should be 10. No, 7. We don't need that. 7. We don't really need a stop loss here, but do we have to put one on there? Hold on. Can't remember. What do we need? 87 ticks. Okay, I got to remember how to do this. Let me see if I can get it worked out here. Yeah, I'm getting some sort of error. So I think how I have to do this right is I right click here and I go OCO. And then I'm able, or do I have to place the first order first? I can't remember. So it would be like a buy there and then a sell here. Come on, stupid mouse. Nope. I think I got to do it after I place the order. My mouse is like frozen. What is this thing doing? My mouse is frozen. I need to put some new batteries in there. Alright, so let's take it off. So we put the first order, I think. Buy stop limit. Then I think we go OCO and we're able to put the sell. Nope. I forgot. How do you do this? Anybody know? I forgot how to do this. I thought that's what we had to do. Change your ATM. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to change it to the short. That's why. Okay, that's why I had long and short. You're right. Has to have a different ATM. That's why I have long and short. Let me get some new batteries right quick. This thing is messing up on me bad. So that's why I have long and short. All right, so let's just rename this long. And then let's rename this short. So then we can we'll go long. I'm just practicing. Let's see, buy, stop limit. And then we change this to short. There it is. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're just still doing that, Trev. $80% off. So we'll do this on Nvdia, but I got to get some new batteries for my remote or my microphone, not microphone. Damn it, I can't even talk. Mouse. All right, let me grab some batteries for my mouse. I'll be right back. We don't want that to freeze up. I don't remember if the mouse are to AAA or AA. Oh, they're AA. Where's the All right, I'm gonna have to look for those. I don't know where those are. Yeah, I did select OCO, Alexi. Hold on. 420 Olympian is the earnings. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we found it. We're going to do the giveaway in just a minute, guys. Exclamation point MM if you want to get in there. Let me change the batteries in my remote. Not a remote. Oh, it only takes one. I know it only took one. I brought two. We'll put one in my little desk drawer just for later, just for in case. All right. Now we're in there. Yeah, Nvdia earnings at 420. All right. If you guys are not in there, exclamation point MM, get into the giveaway. $100 trade day cash from the winnings that we had. From the winnings coming in second in the competition. We're going to go, I'm going to start the timer here, get 3 minutes to get in. And we'll pull the winner. How many likes we got? 91 likes? All right, pretty solid. What would be the best way to stop trailing drawdown on scale my funded futures? MMCon, so basically what you got to do is you got to take profit, right? You can't allow, especially if you're trading minis, you can't allow the trade to go 15 points, 20 points in profit and not take anything and come take a stop out. So effectively, you got to take something. You know, you got to get into scalpers mode. If you're more of a swing trader, the intraday trailing is going to be tough for you. If you're someone who can take profit as you go, you won't even it won't even bother you. So that's what I do. I take profit as I go, 5-10 points, and that's that. So yeah, the key is to just take profits as you go, really. You do have to have a Rise. You have to have a Rise account for this trade day giveaway. You will not receive the funds until the first week of December. Yeah, you have to take profit. That's right. You cannot allow, just like Colt said there, you got to take profit. You can't allow it to get away from you. Get some profit going. Are you looking for the short here, Manny Matt? It's a trap and it's rigged. It could be. Oh, goodness. I took the short earlier. I should really take it again. Hold on, let's see. Do have the murder bot coming up in 9 minutes. Hold on here. Did we make new highs here? Not really. Bounce hard before ETP. Intraday will make or break you psychologically. It might. Yeah, it could. It might. All right, guys, you got about 45 seconds to enter the giveaway here. Exclamation point MM. You was banged up today, lost one Nvdia, almost passed, but did okay on another. Let's go. I mean, it's not horrible, though, Trev, right? Wasted 300 on drawdown. Yeah. I don't worry about it so much, right? I don't worry about it. I just feel like it's fine, you know? Holy cow, that's a 50-point candle there. ATR still 35 right here. All right, guys, 10 seconds. I'm going to pull it in 10 seconds. Let me refresh the screen and pull it in 10 seconds. If you are not in, I'm sorry. And there it is. And the winner is... Are you guys already in? You guys should already be in, right? Double and triple check. All right. All right. I hate weeks. You should be in there. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. The winner is Trading on Tilt. Where you at, Trading on Tilt? Trading on Tilt, where you at? Is Trading on Tilt here? All right, Trading on Tilt, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. Let me see if I can post it in the chat somehow. Hold on. Let me post it in the chat for you. Send me a screenshot showing that you're logged in. Showing me that you're logged into your account here. So click on this, show me you're logged in. Screenshot it. Send it over to me. And also send me your Rise email. I need whatever email you're using for Rise. We'll need that. Hey, we got the chat back. Let's go. I can close this crappy way out. I hate not having the chat where I want it at. So anyways, there's my email. I'll pin it up there on top of the chat. Congratulations, $100. It'll come first week in December. You'll get the invite from Trade Day probably in a week or two. So Trading on Tilt won. I hate weeks. Trading on Tilt won. Oh. Tilt's an Alabama fan. Uh-oh, is he? Hold on, let me double check it. That might disqualify him. Let me go to his channel. He might be disqualified. I don't see anything that says he's an Alabama fan, so I guess it'll be all right. I think he'll be okay. So if you make 20 points and you take you out at 5 points in profit, then it means I am still okay. It counts the 15 points in negative. Yes. So Con, I'm going to give it to you simple here. Let's say you're up $1,000 on a trade. All right. You move your stop to break even. It comes all the way back down and stops you out at break even. Well, if you started that trade with $2,500 in drawdown, you now have $1,500 in drawdown. Okay. Even though you didn't lose any money. So you cannot allow a trade to go up $1,000 and not take 700 or 800. So that's why when you get big in profit like that, you've got to be moving that stop up. It's going to stop you out of more trades, but that's just the nature of the beast. There's nothing you can do about that. So if you're up $1,000, you need to be locking in $700 or $800 so you only leave a couple of $100 at risk. So that's exactly how it works. Rigged. Rug pull them. Let's pull the rug. We got the murder bot coming up here in a couple of minutes. May play the murder bot. We'll see here. Yeah, you got to lock in those profits. That's why effectively, if you want to avoid that, then what you do is you take 10 points, right? You just take 10 point scalps, 10 or 15 points. Move stop to break even very quickly. Once it gets to 10 points, you're just out. Boom. That way you keep your drawdown. You don't have to worry about it. So that's why you see me. I just take 10 points for the most part. Fideas adds 20% tax at the checkout. Do they? Yeah, they don't do that for me. 15 minis, 1 point is how I avoid intraday drawdown. Oh. Yeah, what's the stop loss on that? Pine Tree. Nah. I don't have a stop loss, Marcine. Is it going to drop hard 100 points or a pump back to 25K on AQ? I don't know, man. I think down's the way, but like somebody said earlier, everybody else might be thinking that too. And we could just get a pump up. Everybody else might be thinking the same thing. Pine Tree said SL stop loss. Never heard of that. What up, Bear Trader? Bear, you missed it. You missed it. You can come back tomorrow. I had to look and make sure that was you, Bear Trader. I was like, because there's somebody else that is named something similar to you. That's STH new. What? What are you talking about, Marcin? With TPT, it's nice to build up to avoid the intraday. Yeah, of course. Once you get over $2,000, you don't have to worry about it. Appreciate you, Trader on Tilt. Let's verify you while you're here. Let's verify you. What is your social security number? How tall are you? What type blood do you have? What street do you live on? And all the things. I got you. No, you didn't win an account. You won $100 cash trading on Tilt. 100 cash. Cash. Except it's not cash. Except it's not cash. Bam! 1 micro. 10 points. Easy peasy. 100 fart coins. That's about $100 in cash is about, let me think about that. Let me see how much that would be. Hold on, I'm going to look. $100 US in forents. Hungarian forents. You are a 33,000 nair in Hungarian forents. $33,100 in Hungarian pesos. Not really pesos. Man, I got that pushed down, took me out, and then ripped higher. Let's go. So yeah, $33,000. You could probably buy Tom's BMW. You could probably buy Tom's BMW. I think he paid like $9,000 for rent for it. MM no, Tom's down in the basement still. He cuts grass for food. I don't have to send him any money. 500 away. Let's go, Manny Matt. You nearly sent it? Uh-oh. You get Tom for a night? You might. You win one date with Tom Sabo. One date. He'll send you some streaky underwear. You made it. Exactly. You made it. This is what I'm going to do, guys, to make sure I don't reuse this battery. This is what I'm going to do. Look, I'm putting it inside. Oop, there we go. That'll go in the garbage. That way I don't reuse that battery. Oh, you just make... That's our song device now. That's our song device. Hungarian banana hammock party with streaks. All right, all right. We'll put our orders out just after close, even though the earnings aren't coming out until 4:20, from what I understand. I'll still put my orders out. I'll look and see where I think price is going to go. I'll probably front run this high. Man, I don't know if we go that high though. That's a lot of points above us, huh? Yeah, that's too far. I'll have to look at a level and just pick it out. We'll have to figure it out. What I like to do is like front run a wick somewhere, right? So if we can get our 20 points here, then that's where I want it. So that's what we'll do at close here. Once we figure out where we're at in close, we'll do that. So wouldn't mind making a little bit. Oh, you entered, I just didn't call your name. Well, hey, what do you want me to do? You didn't win. 400 orders at 170. Like, I hate weeks. I love that 190 area. But the problem is we're just so far away from it. I don't know that we get it. The overnight low, maybe. I mean, like, we're so far away from those levels. So it makes it kind of tough. Tell them to change their name. All right, Trader on Tilt. Sorry, bro. You got to lose. You got $100 in cash coming from Trade Day. Trade Day from the competition that we came second in, the Influencer Cup. IB range of 415 points is massive when we ran top to bottom. Yep. You think we'll get 600 points, though? I don't know, Fish Lips. What do you think Nvdia will do? I'm thinking like 200 points. Like a rip, 80 to 100 points in one direction, and then 200 points in another direction. Or you could just get a straight boner of like 200 points one way or the other. I don't really know what to... I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to play a little... I'm going to play a little long here off the 750 on this, if we can wick up on the 55 candle. Let's see. Playing off the fact that sometimes the 54, or the 55 and the 50, they kind of fade each other. So, what up, Predator? Oh, 25, 170. Okay, yeah, that might be. That could be possible. Even that's still 400 points, though. All right, see what happens. Tagged in. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get up there. I was about to say I'm not going to let that go back red, but... Don't fade me, bro. Don't fade me, bro. 25,300 is possible. That's a big move. Even 25,300, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, we're up 362. We're going to shut this account down now. I don't think I'll take any more. Actually, do I go for like a quick $100 scalp on the final minute candle? Do I do it? We could go for a quick 5 micro 10-point play on the final candle before close. I don't know. Should I? Or should we just lock it down at $362? The smart move is to lock it down at $362. That's the smart move. So, yeah, I know. I just don't know if earnings normally give us that much of a oomph. Of course, it could just run. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? Micros are banned, full port minis only for the stream. That's what we're doing on the Bulenox. Oh, let me make sure that copy trader is on too. So if I put an order on, let me make sure. Okay, buy, stop. Oh, wait. Forgot. Let me try it right quick. Okay, yep, copy trader is on. The greedy become the needy. Yeah. That's probably true. I'm thinking down into close. I'm thinking we run this wick down here at 680s into close. But we'll see what the final minute tells us. I'll decide whether I'm going to take it or not. We might. Problem is, if I take it and it rips the other way, it's really just going to stop me out. You know what? We'll take it with a micro. A couple of micros. The initial move from numbers is not as big as the move from the conference call. Yeah. Trading the Asia tonight. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Well, I'm gonna full port, Bob. My evals. This is an eval too. I'm just talking about making a final just a final minute trade here. I like to wait until there's like 20 seconds left in the day. Usually, whatever the candle is going, the last 20 seconds of the day is the way it'll go. So let's see. Usually, you can get like 10 points off of it quick. So, but it might be a weak candle today since we got Nvdia. So like right now, I'm watching the timer. When this gets down to 20 seconds, if this candle's green, I'll probably long. If it's still red, I'll short. So you can see right here at about 30 seconds, you start to get that battle. The bulls and the bears, are we going to turn it green or are we going to leave it red? So looks like they're going to leave it red here. Maybe not. This is a tricky one. All right, I'm in short. No! Makes a new high, I'm out. Yeah, the fact that it didn't get me there means I'm probably going to get stopped out. ES is at the VWAP. I just noticed that. Going to need it to push back down shove down there one more time. Didn't notice the ES was at the VWAP. Yeah, that's fine. All right, ending the day up 327 on that account. Locking that one down. All right, now let's get ready for the earnings here. All right, where's my ninja? Look at her go down now after stopping me out. You dirty son of a biscuit eater. It could run like a rabies dog. Yeah, it could. Is NFP tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Where's my chart at? Oh, there it is. It's a 40-point move there. Yeah, it did me dirty. I probably shouldn't have put the stop in, but I didn't want to risk more than that. The opening candle will be nuts this afternoon, too, 6 p.m. All right, so what are we thinking? I'm thinking long like 750 to the upside. Downside's a little more tricky because we're 100 points away from that though. Might long like or short like 615. 420 supposedly, Rob. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my orders on the screen, but they're gonna be way away from each other. Okay, so let's do this. Buy stop limit. Let's change this to long. Don't worry, I'm gonna pull this over so y'all can see. Sell stop limit. Okay. They released jobless claims at 3 a.m. No, I didn't see that. So I'm going to switch these two charts. I'm going to move this over here so I can still see it. So I want to pick my levels off that one. All right. So I'm thinking I'm going to go 635 to the downside. Actually might go like 580. No, that's a little too low. So I'm going to move these around a couple of times. So let's kind of zoom in a little bit here. I want to go like 6. I'm thinking like 635, but we have to be careful here not to get into a wick. And then I'm thinking like 785. Full port. So we have to be careful here. So let's see. If it starts to push one way or the other, I'll adjust these. It's about 70 points from the downside target and about 70 points to the upside. I gotta sneeze. It's a little wider than I normally do it. So 420 supposedly is the time. So I don't know. I don't want to get tagged in before then. We're using three Buellanox accounts here. That's what we're using. 3 Bulenox 50Ks. Am I on? Make sure I'm on NQ. Let's make sure the copier is on NQ. Wow, look at that. That's a pretty good wick right there. It's like 25 points. Let me see. Find my copier. Fuck's my copier? Okay, here it is. All right, it's on NQ also. Okay, we're good. That's what she said. I don't know. I may move these orders away. Might move these orders away and see. Might move them away for now and just pull them back once we get a little closer to the time. How long from now? Got about 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Oh, $90 bet. It's about a $78 bet. My arm is hurting today. I need a massage. A massage. Husk, are you full porting or what? You got anything set up over there to full port? You didn't take 15 points because my TP was on 20 points, and guess what? It turned around to your stop loss. Yeah, convergence. Yeah, when it's like 75% to your stop loss to your take profit like that, I mean, I'm going to lock in something probably. Usually. Especially if I'm on a mini. If I'm not on a mini, then maybe not, but. Oh, you're live? Oh, okay. I didn't know you were live. Here, I'll pull you up. Husk is live. He's just watching. He's not even participating. Rude. You know what? They got a word for that, Husk. It starts with a P, U, blank space, Y. That's what they call that. I got to needle them a little bit. He's not even trading. He's just watching me. He's just watching me. Purdy. Yes, Purdy. That's it. What up, Adil? This could be a short day here. Puffy, yes, Puffy. That you got the two of the same letters, but you got to keep going down the alphabet. You got to go further down the alphabet. Brock Purdy, that's right. All right, we're starting to get a little twitchy here. Bussy boy, punny, yeah, that's it. Pussy. There we go, Sipta. There we go, Sipta. I mean, I'm thinking like 780. That's what I'm thinking, like 780s area. The Sopranos. Yes, The Sopranos. All right, guys. 8 minutes, 9 minutes until the degeneracy begins. I'm going to move that one down there because we're moving away from it. If it gets back above 720, I'll move this back up. I don't want to just get caught into a little flash wick. Big pussy. It could rip up here and then pull back down. This is just sitting here waiting, guys. That's all this is, a waiting game. Oh. What do you guys think? Anybody full porting? What we got going on? Are you guys hedging, or are you just going to place an order above and below? Or are you long and short both accounts now? What do you got going on? You're drinking? Let's go. OCO there as well, Tech T. Good luck. All right, we got 6 minutes. We could just close our eyes, take a nap. You're putting moisturizer on your yusp. 2 macros up or down. Alexi's gambling. All right. Here we go. We're waiting. You're just watching, Predator? All right. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to get it somehow, right? I need like 20, John. We're going for 87 ticks. So that's a little more than 20. I think that's what, 22 points? 7 minis. Black Phoenix, we got 6 minutes. Only have $25 in drawdown left. That's a good one to full port there. Which are going to be huge. Yeah, Tech T, that's the thing though. Like, I'm going to move these closer. So even a wick should give me 20 points, right? Yeah, Buellanox does allow you to trade. You can trade till 5 p.m. Eastern, yep. Palo Alto beat top and bottom, still dumped. Listen, that's how it happens. No, this is just 3 accounts, Jonathan. 3 accounts. It's just in 3 accounts. Should I record this? All right, let's record it. Let's record it just in case, you know, we get some crazy stuck orders or something. Let's pull up the this. Thank you, Outer. I appreciate you. All right, here we go, guys. We got less than 5 minutes. We got less than 4 minutes, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and move these closer. Not that much closer. They say Nvdia earners are coming, but I don't ever hear I don't hear it breathing hard. Put on the seatbelt. Yeah. All right, 3 minutes, guys. Less than 3 minutes. We got the countdown going. I might be a little too close here. Not quite sure. Might be a little close. Yeah, 420. I think I'm going to leave it right here. Move this one down a little bit. I think this one's okay because I think if it goes up to here, it breaches these highs. So I'm going to leave that one there. This one's the one I'm a little bit concerned with. But I think it's in a good spot. I think it's in a good spot. Stimulations. Can't trade MF. Yeah, I find the futures after 410. Yeah. Wait for the last 29 seconds, 20 seconds to move it. Yeah, I probably should, but I like to have it in spot. I like to just be hands off at this point, right? So, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Full port. Full port. Place your bets. Last call to place your bets. Get it in. Get it in. I just hope it does cancel that order. Should I close my eyes? No, Buell actually can trade past 5. You can trade until 5, I promise. Oh, Max is barking. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what happens. Hands off here. There's nothing to do. It could be underwhelming. It could be underwhelming. Is that it? Is that it? There we go. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. That's what I was thinking. Like, I thought if it went up, it probably would go past the 800 level. So it did give me a little bit of a pullback there, but right in your bunghole. That blew all your accounts. It did have a little pullback, Matty Man. I don't know where you had it set at, but we did have a little pullback right when I got tagged in. I don't know if you saw that little pullback. That sucks if it did. You're $30 from passing? Let's go. All right. Anybody else smash that? Anybody else smash that? See, I think on Quantower, that probably blows the account. That probably blows the account on Quantower. Did anybody have any issues on Quantower there? 610 calls going to print tomorrow. Let's go. Got 20 points. Nice. A little bit of a gamble there, but, you know, hey, we were willing to take the risk. No hedging there. No hedging. You had no issues? Let's go. Good. A lot of times on Quant Tower you have, I don't know why that is, but a lot of times you do. You have issues. Let's pull the Quant Tower chart back up. What the hell's my Quant? Oh. I forgot I moved it. So where was it at? 172 points to the upside there. Hitting that 910. 9K still along with the 50K. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine trading day. That's fine. Passed an eval, wasn't copy trading. Nothing wrong with that, Trev. Nothing wrong with that for sure. Well, all right, guys, that's going to do it from me today. We're going to lock it out here. Call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15. You got slipped $2 grand in the positive. Let's go. Can never complain about that. Never happens the other way. It usually doesn't happen in the positive like that. So, especially if you're in like a take profit trader account or something. If I was doing that in a TPT, there's no way it goes that high. So, but anyways, there we go, guys. Full port action. If you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on the way out. If you want to help support the channel, use code MM on all the prop firms except for Apex. Apex is code MYTH. And we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and